Hello, Divine Feminine. Welcome to your bi-weekly reading. So I'm going to pull on some general messages to see what it is that you need to know at this time. As the messages are general, not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. The energy is also timeless. So whenever you happen to click on this reading, that's when the messages could resonate with your life, your situation the most. I thank you all so much for your continued support of this channel. And I'm going to go ahead and tap in. Give me some messages for the Divine Feminine. What's the energy? Messages for the Divine Feminine. What's the energy? All right, Divine Feminine. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So something is picking up, Divine Feminine. I have, what do you need to release? Waning moon. So I feel like the more you release, the more you surrender, the more you start to see progress. Let's go ahead and pull some more energy. Why is the energy is gaining momentum here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Why is the energy is gaining momentum here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Why is the energy is gaining momentum? I have the Two of Wands. Yeah, there's progression. There really is. There is forward movement here. Something could also be in the planning stages. Why is the energy is gaining momentum here? The Six of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more. Why is the Two of Wands here? What's the energy? I have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you've gotten over some type of disappointment. Ace of Cups. And you've healed from something. Divine Feminine. Tell me more. Why is the Three of Swords here? Some type of sabotage. Disappointment. Why is the Three of Swords in the reverse here for the Divine Feminine? Yeah, you've healed from the past. That's what this is. I feel like with the Six of Swords, there could be somebody from your past that's trying to hold on to you, trying to hold you back. The number 6 could be significant. Six of Cups, Six of Swords, 66, the number 12. Why is the Three of Swords here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Why is the Three of Swords here? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, you chose to walk away. I feel like something has freed you, like you feel liberated, or this is the energy you're stepping into. Why is the Six of Cups here? What's the message? Why is the Six of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, because something didn't go in your favor. I'm hearing something wasn't balanced out right. Why is the Six of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? The Queen of Pentacles. Something could have to do with somebody that you were in a commitment with. Why is the Magician in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles? Okay, so I feel like for some of you, somebody could have tried to affect your stability. I also feel like somebody's coming back around. Six of Swords in the reverse to the Five of Pentacles in order to get some type of assistance from you. I feel like this is somebody that wants to ask for your forgiveness because they need something. This person, I'm hearing falling off. So they could have went through a downward spiral when it comes to, you know, I'm hearing their career, their finances, just their overall, like, I'm hearing mental state. For some of you, health. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Somebody is really going through a rough time. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and they see you having this new beginning. You're in this energy of like starting over, rebuilding for some of you. Why is the Five of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles here for the Divine Feminine? The Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to hold you back. Okay, so I feel like you're making a lot of progress in life, but this person isn't. If anything, like their life is continuing to spiral, but they want to keep you in the same cycle they're in. Like somebody wants you to suffer with them. They don't want you to move forward and experience, you know, greatness and be happy and abundant. They think you should be where they are. Give me an energy for the Eight of Cups. I have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, something got to do with the Cancer. Something got to do with a mother figure in your life. Why is the Eight of Cups here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Eight of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What's the message? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Something got to do with a group of people. This could be family. Something has to do with the community that's trying to hold you back. So there could be a lot of people like experiencing misfortune. A lot of people going through karma, judgment at this time. Why is the Queen of Cups here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? So I feel like with this energy, it's gaining momentum. I'm seeing this in two ways. I feel like, you know, where people are receiving their justice, where they are going through their lessons, it's starting to get heavy. And, you know, where you are experiencing increase, you're leveling up. That is also starting to get heavy, but it's in a positive way. A lot is starting to come in, show up for you here, Divine Feminine, or this is what's going to happen soon. The Empress in the reverse, Libra Taurus energy. Yeah, something has to do with like a toxic mother figure. Somebody that does not have your best interest at heart. Something also has to do with somebody who tried to use you for money, status. Why is the Ace of Cups here? What's the energy? For the Divine Feminine, what's the message? The Ace of Swords. So we have two aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel like a lot of people are starting to see the truth. Somebody's getting clarity here. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. And it's stressing someone out or it's stressing a group of people out. The truth is bringing stress to someone. Somebody could feel very overwhelmed. Why is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords here? For the Divine Feminine, I'm telling you, it's karma. So I feel like people are starting to realize like why they're going through this karma. They're under judgment. And they're worried, they're concerned. Something has to do with what was done to you. Something has to do with the past. Why is the Four of Swords here? Temperance in the reverse and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody's life is in upheaval, disarray. There's no protection from this. Somebody could have also lost their protection because of what they tried to do to you. Something also has to do with slander for some of you. Why is the Six of Swords in the reverse here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, a lot of things are not going right, not going in people's favor. I feel like I'm hearing house. So somebody could be trying to get approved for a home. That's not going to go through. There's a lot of setbacks, delays. Give me another energy. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more. Why is the Six of Swords here in the reverse? Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You could have people like just trying to come back towards you to make amends, right their wrongs. Now, for others of you, you can have people trying to come back towards you to cause more harm, more damage. They're blaming you. Give me an energy for the Two of Pentacles. But they're just getting back whatever they put out. This is being orchestrated by God. Whatever thou sowest, that is what thou shalt reap. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here? For the Divine Feminine. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay, so these are people that have tried to like slow down your money, hold up your money, wanted you to go through some type of extreme loss, miss out on opportunity. Yeah, they've been trying to stagnate you, They didn't want something to come in. They've been in this very reckless, immature energy, not thinking things through, just operating off of emotions, not thinking about the long-term effects of their actions. They didn't care. Why is the Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody's not getting approved for a home. I feel that greatly. I'm also getting something about cars. Somebody could be having issues with their vehicle. Why is the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Approval denied. That's what I'm getting. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's carrying a major burden. A huge burden. Something is a struggle. Tell me more. Somebody could have also lost a lot of money and they're struggling to get it back, to get back up on their feet, regain their stability. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse here? I've been picking up on this energy for a while in some of the readings. Just know justice is playing out in this current energy. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Somebody has to give something up. Like they've been trying to hold on to a certain behavior, taking certain actions against you. They have to let go. They have their own business, their own tea now. They're in a struggle. Life has become challenging, and it gets challenging, even more challenging day by day. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? What's the energy? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? What is the message? Two of Cups. Tell me more. The Lovers. For some of you, something has to do with somebody that you were in a relationship with. You could have been married to this person, had a family dynamic together. Now, I'm also getting that you have like a soulmate energy coming in for you here, Divine Feminine. You're getting what you deserve. Whatever is coming in for you, this is what's meant. Why is the Two of Cups in the Lovers here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Why is the Two of Cups and the Lovers here for the Divine Feminine? What's the message? Yeah, something's going to make you very happy. It is very fulfilled, content. I'm hearing you earn, you work for this. So for some of you, you've been working on yourself. You've been healing, making the necessary changes, cutting out what no longer serves you. So you have been making room for this person, this connection. I'm hearing these people. So for some of you, something got to do with your soul tribe, people that are like-minded. Why is the King of Cups here? For the Divine Feminine, what's the energy? Why is the King of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? Somebody definitely tried to ruin your reputation. Why is the King of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? The Seven of Cups. Tell me more. Now, for some of you, something has to do with somebody who had options. Somebody had a choice, and they're trying to figure it out. They don't know what to do. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Somebody could have been operating out of their pride, their ego. Why is the King of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? I have the Ten of Cups and the Hermit, Virgo energy. Something got to do with the Virgo, masculine or feminine that's operating in her masculinity. Why is the Seven of Cups here? What's the energy? Five of Swords. So somebody's in a connection with a very hateful person and they don't know what to do, how to get out of it. Somebody's not happy, but it's because they allowed their pride to get in the way. Why is the Ten of Cups to the Hermit here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Seven of Swords. Somebody is realizing they got into a connection with a liar. They partnered with somebody who's deceptive. They're seeing the truth about who they're in a relationship with. Why is the Nine of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Why is the Nine of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Why is the Nine of Cups here? Six of Wands. I'm hearing gradually. So I feel like things are starting to, thank you, the energy is gaining momentum. So things is about to gradually start picking up for you if it hasn't already, because the energy is being cleared. So you're headed towards a lot of success, Divine Feminine. Your life is becoming more balanced day by day. Why is the energy is gaining momentum here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Why is the energy is gaining momentum here? Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, was not wishing you well. They was praying on your downfall. Sending a lot of negative energy towards you. So that's being cleared because now they have their own business to take care of. Instead of focusing on you, they have to focus on their own issues, their own life. Why is the energy is gaining momentum here for the Divine Feminine? Ace of Wands, yeah. So you're moving forward. I'm telling you, something is a progression. You are moving forward day by day, moment by moment, hour by hour, second by second. Things are going to start to get better. Give me an energy for what do you need to release, because these people are being cleared out of your way. The stagnation is over. Why is what do you need to release here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? Four of Wands. Yeah, something has to do with your relationships, the people that you're attached to. For some of you, this could be family, friends. Some of you also need to release an ideology. And I'm hearing like think clearer. Something has to do with your mindset. Divine Feminine, you are going to be happy. You are meant to be prosperous. You're meant to be fulfilled. Life is going to get better. So something has to do with you releasing a pessimistic mindset. Being more positive. Give me an energy for the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? I don't know if you heard that horn, but that was confirmation. Why is the Four of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? What's the energy? The High Priestess, Pisces energy. You're meant to do whatever you're being called to do. You're meant to do it. It's your life purpose. Something has to do with your fourth house. You may want to go look into that. But yeah, you're meant to do whatever it is that God is calling you to do, Divine Feminine. Like, this is your destiny. This is your path. So I feel like people needed to release their assumptions about you. People could have tried to sabotage you because what you believe in, what you do for work. Not knowing that you are destined to do this. You're destined to fulfill this calling. Something have to do with your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs for some of you. People have to release their projections when it comes to who you are. People were projecting their own beliefs, their own insecurities onto you. And that wasn't fair, Divine Feminine. And they took certain actions against you because of it. And that's why karma is here, judgment is here, temperance in the reverse, justice in the reverse. Is making people reflect, look at themselves, look at their own life. Give me some final messages for the Divine Feminine. What's the energy? Give me some final messages. I surrender, yeah. Surrender to your calling, surrender to your gifts, your beliefs. Like, listen, don't try to confirmation. Don't try to change for anyone. Don't live your life to please others. It's time for you to do what's best for you. Answer the call if you haven't already. Bottom of the deck, I am ready. Yes, it's time to move forward. It is. The past is behind you, or it's being cleared. People are being moved out of the way so you can progress. Give me one more final energy. The number 33 could be significant. The number 8, 26, 62, 2 or 6 could be relevant as well. Give me one more final energy for the Divine Feminine. What's the message? Give me one more final energy for the Divine Feminine. What is the message? I have sweated out. Get out of your head and into your body. Practice yoga. Exercise frees the mind. What's standing out to me is get out of your head. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You're right where you need to be. You're doing what you're meant to do. I also have be vulnerable. Vulnerability is strength. Lay your cards out on the table. Reveal the true you. Exactly. Don't hold back. Keep your mind plus heart open. There's no need to protect yourself. So yeah, walking your truth. Walking your light. Bottom of the deck, we have surrender. Again, something has to do with you surrendering. Something also has to do with these people surrendering as well. Like letting go. Giving it up. Like somebody or certain people just need to leave you alone so you can live your life and operate in your truth, your destiny. It says what you can't control is teaching you how to let go. Also realize that you can't change people. You can't. People are going to believe what they want to believe. You know, not everybody's going to accept you, and you have to be okay with that. As long as you know the truth. That's all that matters. So this is your reading. Take what resonates. Switch the roles as needed. Stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Stay blessed.